Amy is doing
Okay.
Nuxer. Yeah.
Okay. This is awesome. Okay, yeah, no disrespect to Polanski. He's a great player as well, but this is the Classico as I was mentioning before. So we're gonna yeah, we're gonna watch Rusty versus Crazy Me. I put Crazy Me on the top slot. I actually don't think it's relevant at all. Yep. So
Really? You sure you don't believe that?
no, I no, right? I think yeah, it's just
No, definitely not, man. Come on.
okay, gotcha. There's a little index on one side. It's like the units
Okay, let's see.
loop around a little slower. Yeah.
What haven't we seen today? We haven't seen a producer opening yet.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, hopefully we will.
Yeah, standard Madman, 3 adepts, probably.
Can you check if I'm live? Because this is already like completely taxing my computer. Clearly.
Yeah, in 5 minutes, yeah.
Okay.
And obviously,
Change my-
yeah, MDFKRS. Is it a clan or is it only Rusty?
No, it's a clan. They have like 5 people. Like Mick's obviously in there. I think Ildrin's in there from the NA side as well. Let's see. Mick, Ildrin. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. I think it's just Mick and Ildrin on the EU, and I'm not sure because I think he's clan leader of Mudafaka is on NA as well. So I think there's a couple of people in NA in that clan. So it's a clan. But okay, so this is a like I'm so pumped to cast this. Like I'm so pumped to cast this. Okay, so this is like fire on ice, like right? Because like Rusty's like just gonna build better and. He's gonna build better. His builds are gonna be stronger, but he's gonna be slower on the eco. Whereas Crazy Me is an extremely fast eco player, possibly the fastest. Like
Oh
Mega's
wow.
up there, Blarf's is up there, but Crazy Me eco is incredibly fast. Like his
Lone Overseer round 2. Damn.
yeah, I like this play
Huh.
actually, but Rusty doesn't take it. Okay.
So he goes
Yeah,
for
what do you think of
that.
it? I think it's very strong. I think these adepts, their biggest weakness is I think their biggest weakness is the fact that they die easily, but they deal incredible amounts of damage. So the Bone Overseer is going to allow them to life steal to stay alive, and I actually think I prefer Crazy Me's build personally.
And it instantly gets the 4 units to give the life steal. So it actually helps instantly. You don't have like to wait for it. So yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah, and it's good to see a little bit of you know differences in the builds other than just positioning, right? Like they also prefer different units.
Yeah. So goes for the Netherlord.
Yeah, and look, Crazy's. Oh wait. Oh. Oh, what do you think about this? I think this is flat wrong. I don't think you can. I don't think you can not take your second gas on round three. Like especially against just like just like a speed eco or like Crazy Me. It's just like I think he's just gonna get really behind really fast, but he might be able to gas up and make a send to break Crazy Me.
No, I think it's fine because Crazy actually infused, but he's gonna have time to infuse as well, so he's gonna get the 6 income. So
Gotcha.
basically, it's exactly the same, despite the fact that he's gonna do the workers now,
Right.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't I don't know if getting a Netherlord here is worth delaying your second gas because you also have to understand that
Yeah.
that second gas is the most important one because it actually doubles your gas production. And then like the third gas you only get 50%, and then for the fourth gas you go from 67 to 90, and it just drops off, right? So that first one is the most important one, and the longer you delay that, it'll set you back a lot. So in this case, Rusty delayed to 4 to get the second gas, and his payoff was getting this Netherlord, which
Amy is doing.
okay.
I can hear the stream at the back.
Okay.
So yeah, the stream started, so all good.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually agree with you, but the thing is, they have like a 60 gas difference. So basically, if you don't cash out on the 60 gas difference, then it's pretty much irrelevant. So as you can see, Crazy now cashed in, has 12 income. So yeah, and now it makes all the difference.
Yeah. This is interesting. I don't think you could send against this. I don't think you could send on 6 either. And 7, even 7. Oh, he didn't take a captain. Yeah, man. Like he just skips units for eco, but he makes it work. Like and Rusty's just completely different. Like his builds are going to be very strong, lots of good support. So it's a real. They're both very strong players, but it's a completely different mindset and thinking out of the game, which is why like this is such a treat to cast. I feel.
Yeah, Crazy's already 6-1. I think that's the highest we've seen so far.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, Adepts definitely helped to gas early.
Yeah, and this income, you're gonna start to see it disperse because Crazy is just going to send eco. He's going until he feels that it's a good send, and then he's going to try to break Rusty and vice versa. See all of these good support units like these Nightcrawlers that scale up. You can see it here, right? Like even this Bone Overseer is like I feel it's a negatively scaling unit because at like getting lifesteal early is very strong because the units themselves don't deal a lot of damage. But as units start dealing more damage to your unit, you're not going to be able to out lifesteal them. So it scales negatively, in my opinion. So, but it does give you a big income lead. So he took all these units that scale negatively but allow him to eco extremely quickly and has benefited from the eco. Whereas Rusty's taking like a mix of units that scale negatively, like these adepts here, but is also taking good support, like your carrion spitters. He's taking the road champion, he's taking the captain, and so on. But due to this, he's a little bit slower eco wise because he's not going with sends. He's not going to be able to like this 955 might hold more than the 1040 because the 955 has immediate power, whereas the 1040 has power as the game scales into the mid because these carrion spitters will come online. The captain will buff more units. The roach will find better targets to give its 18% to, and so on.
No, definitely, and he skipped some really crucial units that are quite cheap. For example, carrion spitters. I mean, 70 is not much to invest, but it is a worker. So here's there you can see the 7-1. But I mean, the 4 adepts. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, he just wants money. Look at this man. He's just blitzing. Dude, he's twice his income. Yeah, I mean, this is exactly what I mean. Like, just the difference in styles. But Rusty knows how Crazy Me plays, so he's trying to at least try to keep up. But he's like, it's gonna be very hard to keep up with him. Big Sun's coming on 8. It looks like. Oh, yeah, 9. No. Okay, my bad, 9. But see, he also takes the he's gonna take the Cupid here because he knows that it prevents the ability of the opponent to send against you, which is gonna allow you to eco even harder, basically. So okay, good roll, right? He gets the Cupid.
Yeah, and he sends to try to punish. He's 7-2. Solid build, has a sentinel, has a slow. Interesting. Very interesting.
Okay. Like this is what Rusty needs to be doing. He either needs to try to compete with Crazy Lover on income, which he's not going to be able to do because Crazy Lover's up by like 15 at this point, or he needs to send and punish the greed, which is what he's looking for.
Even does another worker. Oh my god. Do you think Crazy holds?
Yeah, I mean it's first of all the passive. And then all of his units. Like, see, these things are just not going to die because they're going to be able to. Well, am I wrong? I might be wrong.
I think he doesn't hold. I mean, the depths are very fragile. But he has RBG completed.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the static church.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't hold.
It's a little ridiculous. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but he definitely doesn't die. But it's, I mean, 9 is one of the highest income waves because you get more than 200 minerals, same as 11. So actually making someone herd on 9 could be
Yeah,
actually
it can
very
be very
beneficial
good,
for
right? Like
you.
how many? Do you know how many? Like what do you call it? How many exotics are released on 9? How many spawns?
15. No, it's 15 for
45, right? And how
times
many
1,
minerals?
so it's 45.
Yeah. How many minerals do each of them give? Like 9? Is it that much?
It gives 6, so it's 297 with the bonus.
Oh, I see. 45 times 6, 90, 270. Oh, 27 for the bonus. Oh, yeah, 300 minerals is quite a big deal. Okay. Yeah, leaking 13 is not too bad. And zero chance he leaks the boss just because these mudmen are going to pick up any aggro as the boss comes down, and then these are very high DPS units to finish the job. But he does need to build something. What is he doing? He's
Is he
sitting on 200
considering the
minerals.
Netherlands? Yeah.
Oh. Is that good?
No, not for 10, but it's good for 11.
Well, his build is going to split
Another
these
master.
infestors. It's going to let them focus fire. Oh, that's a bad split. It's a bad split.
And he licks them. Yeah, he definitely licks. Definitely licks, yeah.
All right, 22. Well, more than 22, right? How much income does he have? He's got quite a bit of income. It's going to be very hard to... Yeah, I think Rusty is ahead at this point.
Yeah, no, he has better gas, better value. He licks 160 minerals.
It's a lot.
No way.
It's a lot, yeah. And Sun's coming 11 as well.
Yeah, definitely. He has to send, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, 11 is hard for adepts. This is where the for adepts DPS has a huge problem. I mean, it holds really nicely the early waves, but what happens in 9 and 11?
Right. Well, I mean, he tried to make it better with the Bone Overseer to give them more HP, but it wasn't enough, right?
But not for those level. I mean, for the early waves, sure, but then I mean, you need the Nether Master in order to hold a little bit more, but he can't even afford that. So I think he's in a very tough position. Maybe a golem now, but then again,
wait,
what
going for more adepts?
Another adept?
Maybe he disagrees with. Maybe he doesn't understand that these aren't like good units.
I mean, even a disciple would be an excellent choice at the moment. I mean, you have the Cupid, you have 4 adepts, you have Dark Mage. You get a disciple now, you upgrade disciple in 12. Maybe you have something.
This is an insane send.
Even with static charge, I don't think it's doable.
Well, I mean,
maybe with the Nether Master, but yeah.
I mean, these adepts are really popping off, though.
Look at the lifesteal.
Yeah.
22, yeah, it's just getting more and more.
I mean, even after all this, he's still ahead on income, but it's not going to matter, right? Like, it's just not going to matter. Yeah, it looks like Rusty's better build and mid-range approach was better, at least this game. Got him in a good send against, a much faster eco player.
Well, that's a problem with fast eco. I mean, you gotta be sure that you hold the right waves, right?
Right. Well, and your build is going to suffer because you're not going to be able to get, the good support units that make a build good, right? Instead, what you need to do is rely on tier 6s to carry you. Like, you need to rely on, Doomsday Machines, Dragons, like, units that you can afford because you have the money now, right? As opposed to
but things that you can't skip. For example, the Captain. I think skipping the Captain on 3 was...
Mistake, agree. And the Carrion Spitters, even?
Yeah, the Carrion Spitter, exactly. I mean, that would help a ton on 9. He sent a Golly. Let's see how it goes, but yeah. Hydra could have been a better send, and he lives again.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, he sent a Golly, which was very nice.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, now it's interesting though, because both players are leaking, but I think RBG holds this many Hydras, no problem. He also has a couple of RRRs, so I think he should be okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he took a GGG. just to stay alive. This is what you do if you're pretty sure both players are gonna lose. Like on that wave, you take GGG just so your SS stays alive a little bit longer.
You sure he stays alive? Oh my god. Yeah, he does. He does.
Yeah, RBG usually holds Hydras. Well, and the GGG was really smart, allowed him to stay in the game.
And they're hiding the airshock. I mean, they're not going for the airshock.
Right, because you can see that your opponent's going for it by like hovering over their, what do you call it?
The SS.
Hovering over their SS bar.
Of course, goes for the Nether Master. Yeah, I don't think Soprano is the right call on 13. Although Soprano is really good, but you need the Nether Master. Nether Master, I think it's gonna help a lot. Crazy.
Yeah,
to stabilize. Make another... But look at the difference. I mean, Rusty is 15-3. Yeah, with 200 value ahead, there's no way you come back.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And he's sending 14. Of course, he has to send 14.
What do you think Crazy Me can even do? What about a dragon to hold here? You think that would hold?
He can't do a dragon. I mean, the spawn...
He just dumps some of these adepts. They're such trash, man. They're such trash after like 9.
If he does a dragon, maybe, but sold 2 adepts to do a dragon, oh my! I think it's GG.
You think so? I mean, I think a lot of these units hit. I think a lot of these units hit normal, which is going to do really well against the Immortals.
2.7k against 5 auras.
There's no feeder though. That's pretty key.
There's no feeder. Oh, yeah, okay. But again, I think it's going to be very hard. Although Nethermaster is amazing. Look at the Nethermaster. Fuck.
Look at the dragon. Just balling out, dude.
Yeah, dragon is dragon. Yeah. Oh my god, he holds.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I didn't think he would.
Yeah. It's going to be a very hard game for him to... But what allows him to hold is just the fact that he ecoed so aggressively in the early game. Now his income's 156 at 15, which is very, very high. Rusty's is obviously higher, but... I mean,
double qubit.
Yeah. The tax to stay in the game.
Oh my god. It actually works. I mean, it's going to infatuate the 2 highest units. Yeah, and he gets the Vanguard. I mean, he needs something.
Yeah. What do you think are the next send waves? Do you think 16's I think 16's a very strong send.
Definitely.
Yeah. I think Rusty's going to be sending again here. Yep.
Look at those Zerglings waiting for Ancient.
Yes.
Yeah, Rusty definitely sending.
Dude, look at this freaking greed from this guy, man. Like, still sending, like, power mortals and fire. I guess he knows he can't break Rusty, so he's just trying to keep up on income.
Yeah, not right now. And they roll Sylphie. Oh my god. This is terrible. What? He's gonna go for a crescendo.
Oh wow, a Thor.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the supply. Shit.
Thor. Oh, is he struggling?
Oh my god.
Is he dead?
Yeah, I guess a Qubit actually. Brilliant sent. And they don't have the range to infatuate the Golly and the Brutler. Not yet, at least.
Got it. I think he's gonna hold.
Is he? I don't think he is.
Tiny leak. Tiny leak. Okay, so like if you're in Crazy's position, like you have good income, you have 200 income, which is quite good at 16. Like, what are your outs at this point? Like, how do you, like I think like how do you even win this game? I guess you would get SS. You would pray that there's no solution for 20, basically, because that's your only out, and then you would pray that both of you leak and you have SS and the other guy doesn't, so you win. Like I think that's literally what you have to play for at this point. It's a
maybe push for 19, maybe.
Oh, if you scout, you'll know that Rusty here doesn't have like a spread damage unit, right? Like he doesn't have it.
Yeah, maybe go for 19. You could go for a shock 17, but I think Rusty could handle it because he still has the Saint, so he doesn't believe he's gonna have a send on 17.
Look, this is
I think he's gonna upgrade for 19, but maybe go full value, go minus 90% gas on for 19 and Sen 19. But he's still, he doesn't save enough. He's 200 gas now.
Massive send.
Yeah. Ultra Golly Titan.
Do you think he holds this? No, right?
No,
the send size
there's
is
no
too
way he
big.
does.
Yeah, even though he has the value, the send size is too big. Yeah. All right. Well, he's definitely gonna try. Yeah.
Yeah, GG. No, GG.
All right. Excellent game. Yeah. Like so, Rising has costs. I think this time we saw a little bit of it.
Yeah. Yeah, 10 was the key round.
Yeah. Well, 9 though, right? Like 9's where the initial leak happened, and then 10 was bad because the split was bad.
I mean, I agree with the idea to. I need an invite, by the way. I agree with the idea to actually gas fast, but at the same time, you. I mean, it is a little bit composition dependent. Sometimes the composition is good, so you can actually have solutions for multiple waves, but sometimes you just don't, right? I mean, you can't just full go wild on 9 with 4 adepts and hope that you actually hold.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not like he had T-birds or anything like that. I actually think he would have been just fine leaking the 9 if he had good units for 10, like good slows, like maybe Nightcrawlers, Seraphims, maybe Malalis, things like that. Yeah, I think.
So, yeah, go.
No, I think those would have allowed him to easily get back in the game. But once you leak like 2 bosses like that, it's just, especially at this level, like you're not coming back from that. Like regardless of you'd have to have like a good 50 income lead to come back from something like that. So
yeah, so whoever wins this plays against Nuga. So
yes, okay.
That's gonna be a great game too.
Yes, absolutely.
And we have a base up. Our first beast.
Absolutely. Okay, so how do you feel about the 2 gas beast opener versus the 1 gas beast opener? I guess the 2 gas would be the one with the fatling Dusa.
Well, the thing is on Chaos, it kind of makes sense. Chaos Refined kind of makes sense because you have a direct solution for 2 and 3. Whereas you don't have to rely on the roll that you're gonna get for the workers, and you also have a decent debuff for 10 to help. But I think Medusa is just too strong, and it can probably hold a wave 2 with something really small, and most builders have something to add. So yeah, I would prefer Medusa. What about you?
I take Medusa myself. I just wonder if the extra eco you gain early is going to be worth whatever drop in unit quality, right? So this is like one of the themes we've talked about throughout the entire tournament. Like certain units scale positively, certain units scale negatively. I think the Fatling scales negatively. And so as the rounds go up, it's worth less, but you get the immediate boost of income. So I think they're both good. I certainly prefer going with Medusa myself just because I don't want a garbage fatling sitting around in my army taking up value, taking up supply, but I can see both lines.
Yeah, so both go for the double sprite, of course, and then of course you can do the worker now, and you have a T-bird for 3, you hold 4 easily, and probably even 5. So
okay. Yeah, absolutely. T-Bird's so good. Such a good unit. I think the only thing that's bad about it is that I feel it scales negatively as well. And it's not good again, like 6 or 11, or theoretically 14 as well. So I think those are the big reasons why it's allowed to be so powerful. Okay, very similar builds, no surprise. Once again, I want to highlight this. He just takes the Dark Mage, takes a Nightcrawler. Crazy Me goes for the Bone Overseer because he knows it will allow him to eco faster. And he's less concerned with His idea is that I will have so much money later on that I will be able to find solutions, regardless of how bad the solutions from the right, like, because not all solutions are equal, right? Like a Thunderbird costs 220, and that's just a much better solution on 9 than like 2 Adepts, which are going to cost you 280, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So instead of like, I want good overall solutions, he wants something to allow him immediate power, which will allow him to get more money, which will allow him to find possibly more expensive, less effective solutions from, are they races? I guess builders. Like, builders where it's not ideal, whereas Rusty wants optimal solutions. So he's getting his 2 cherubs here for 10. He's getting his Thunderbird here for 5. Like, these are like the optimal solutions for these waves, and so on.
Yeah, and he chooses a Saint again. He really likes Cupid. And he skips the Cherub, where it actually cost him before that he didn't just have 1 Cherub to upgrade for 10.
Right.
Because 1 Cherub does huge difference.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, I mean, with the Seraphim, right?
Seraphim.
The lockdown
Yeah,
ability,
of course.
Like minus 10% damage output, and what else does it do? It does one other thing. We'll look at it. I think it does 2 things. There's 4 stacks max. It does minus 10% damage output on 1 unit that it hits on attack, and then it might do one other thing. I guess we'll look at it, but yeah, it's a very strong unit against the boss, and it's actually very good on 14 as well. And right, so any unit with a debuff is also positively scaling, because as the spawns become stronger, it's debuffing stronger units, so it scales better over time. So that's part of
I think the Seraphim, the other thing that it does is increases the damage taken by 3%, and it stacks 4 times.
Yes, that's also very good. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, the negative damage. Oh yeah, so it's just a damage manipulator. It's very strong. But Crazy Me doesn't care about that. He cares about like getting fat stacks of cash.
So both with 4-1. So Crazy's not that aggressive this one. They're exactly the same almost.
Well, I think they're both worried about 6, as they should be, because they don't have any solutions for them. So the only way, if you don't have the solutions that you need for a certain wave, the only way you can hold is by having extra value, basically.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Rusty he feels safe and he goes with the worker. Yeah. Their income is a bit low, but yeah, both of them infuse twice.
Right. Oh, and this time Rusty's going hard on the gas. Wait, what happened? Did he take a second speed? He took a second speed of 4. Oh, he screwed up. Okay, I don't think he'll be punished, but just FYI, don't take your second speed of 4.
Yeah, that was very weird.
No, I think it's a mistake. He thought it was his first speed.
Maybe.
Yeah, no. He doesn't do this. He's not bad. He thought it was his first speed. He just made a mistake.
Maybe he knows something that we don't know.
No. I promise.
Yeah, and now he does a shit ton of workers to compensate.
Yeah. He just.
And he probably needs to send to compensate. No, he doesn't. He infuses. Okay,
no.
Both are going for the infuse.
Yeah, I think
goes for the Cupid.
I think 6 is the absolute earliest you can take it, and then 7 is like ideal for cost. But it was definitely a mistake. I would assume.
Yeah. No, I think the optimal is 7, and you can do it up to 10.
Mm-hmm. It used to be 9 before the the worker changes, the worker cost increase. If you remember, all the workers used to be 50.
Yeah. We actually did some calculations. We discussed it a lot in the Discord, and something between 7 and 10 is acceptable.
Gotcha. Yeah, definitely not 4.
Yeah, definitely not 4.
So what is the plan here? Like, is he good for 10? I can see he has the slows, and but I feel like he's really lacking damage. And Rusty, see, this is what I mean. Like, that's what makes Rusty so hard to play against. You saw the last game where he built slow and he did it well. This game, he's just going to compete on income, and Crazy has no idea. How could he possibly know, right? He doesn't know that, as far like as high gas and high income as I am, like Rusty is actually ahead of me. Like, this strong build, like slow income, hard sending, like gas burning player is just ahead of me on like there's no way for him to know that, and that's what makes like Rusty so brutally hard to play against. So he can go both ways. He can build well, he can gas well, he's versatile, he does everything well, and like just a very strong player, obviously.
Goes for the double bone overseer.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Well, that could help Thunderbirds do 2 more shots, I guess. No, he sold it. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. I mean, it's better to have an extra Nightcrawler. A Fire Archer could help.
What is going on here? 1470 value? It's gonna hold because he has the Seraphims, right?
Yeah. Seraphim, Obliterator, 5-0 definitely holds. Definitely. 100%.
And look, here comes the... but Crazy Me is sending, like, countering as well.
And they're both sending 11, makes sense.
Yeah. Where do you feel the Mudman go? Probably in front of the Dusa, maybe?
I'll go for a Golem for 11. I don't think the Mudman is going to help that much. I think Golem is going to help more.
I see. Okay. Maybe you're right.
The other option is to add more DPS, but...
What is going on? It's just... did he cancel? Are they canceling? Oh, I think... Rusty's continuing, but Crazy Me's going... I guess maybe going 12? I like Crazy Me's range too. He's slowed down a lot. He slowed his eco speed down, and now he just encouraged Rusty to make a send that probably won't leak, I would imagine. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna leak. Yeah. That's it shows a lot of range from the players as well. Like, by the way, I play.
Do you think Crazy is leaking? He isn't leaking, right?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. So what I was saying is I play against both these guys a lot. So I've played a lot of games against them. So they have excellent range. They can beat you by out ecoing you. They can beat you by making a big send. They can beat you by outbuilding you. They have very, very good range. Both of them. So it's nice to see. And look, it's basically dead even. That's crazy. Yeah. So this is a good state.
Crazy a little bit intimidated by the first game, I think. He goes for the 3 improved targeting. He infused a lot.
Yeah. Oh, right. Okay, so this is very cool as well. This is what I like to see. This is exactly what I meant when, you have the mechanical role, and one player goes with the group buffs. That's going to be the Admiral, the Captain, and possibly the Pee-wee, the Veteran. And then the other player goes with just a tank. And it's very interesting to try to figure out which one's better. I think they're both about as good.
But not if you lick the wave that you built the tank, right?
Yeah, maybe not. But
because he needs 300 minerals to actually upgrade the thing. And maybe he's gonna 13. No, he doesn't send. He does 3 mutas.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah, okay. 9 minerals off for Doomsday. No, 200. No, I'm wrong.
Well, it's what do you call it? Bridlords on 13. There's no way with static they're gonna leak. I mean, you'd have to send four of these, what do you call it, dark probes for you to even have a chance at leaking them.
Yeah, with 3 Nightcrawlers, double Mudman, static charge. Yeah, very hard.
Yeah.
But I think he needs to go for the Doomsday on 14, but he's not gonna be able to afford it, right?
Well, I mean, he doesn't have a choice. He has to take it. He has to sell for it. He has to do whatever he needs to do to get it, or he's dead. And he should know that. So. Yeah,
and Russ is sending, of course.
Yeah.
And both of them are sending. Okay. And he does it Doomsday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. So.
Another game that we don't have Ancient, by the
Yeah,
Wait.
I
Wow.
don't know if I like this. Like, why does Rusty deviate from his original speed send to this more tanky send? Oh, I guess maybe because he knows he has Nightcrawlers. It's very interesting to me. Like because if you remember last time he sent Shadow Templar, Dark Templar, and Goliath, and this time he's sending a more sustained type send with the Feeder, the Basher, and the Goliath. But anyways, this buff tank is out of control.
Yeah, the tank definitely. But does Rusty hold?
Yeah, he should.
I think he
hold.
does.
I think 2 holds. And now, I wonder if this is even like a plan that Crazy can go for. But at this point, you start like, oh, satellites are in the game. But anyways, but what I was saying is like, okay, so at this point, like, I don't know if they've scouted each other a lot, but if you know that Rusty doesn't have a tank, for example, like you could base your entire game plan against all-inning 17, right? Like, of course, you lose if they draw into that tank or they just overbuild 17 for whatever reason. But if normal things go, you could theoretically just win on 17 because they don't have. Remember what I was talking about? Like the most efficient solution, like the tank is the solution for 17. So he doesn't have it.
Yeah.
So. And here's the scout. You can see.
Yep.
And so now he should be very aware that like 17's open. This is something I can play for. I can gas hard and try to hit that send, especially since you have a hatted tank to hold 16 and 17 for you. But I don't even know if. Okay. It looks like they're both going 17, but Joaquin Lavin's going to be a sad panda here because I don't. There's no way. There's no way a hatted tank with that's getting lifesteal and Vacanti Fuhrer is gonna leak.
Yeah, double satellite as well.
Yeah.
Rusty's sending some Zerglings for mind games.
Yeah, absolutely, very, very smart by the way. Yeah, so if you're burning gas, if you make like a mid tier send, like the wave before you actually plan to send, you can sometimes get a cheap win because your opponent might think you won't have the gas to send the next wave. Just okay. This is this is so cool. Like I love Rusty's speed send here, but I don't know why I didn't do it on 14 because I feel like resisting the speed from the Nightcrawlers and this trio time could have been very strong.
Oh, he goes for the Teeter siege damage. Very good for 17.
Mm-hmm.
With the double satellites, it's gonna help a lot, definitely.
Absolutely. See, like Crazy Me is making more of a send that I would make. It's more standard without the Dark Templar. The Dark Templar just gives you a lot of income. I think we're gonna see one more. Okay.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, we're gonna watch.
Do you think
Rusty.
any of them leak?
I think. Well, no, but I think if someone were to leak, it would be Rusty.
Yeah, I think Rusty holds.
Yeah. See, that's what I mean. Like, oh, look at Crazy's gas though. He's gone out of control.
Yeah.
He just took he got the hatted tank. He knows, hey, this unit is crazy strong. I can gas up very, very hard. What is he doing? He's sending a medic.
I think no, it was a delayed send. I think.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he gets yours now.
Oh, what do you think about this? Look at this double cyborg. Do you like it?
I don't know. Some years ago, sure, but now double cyborg. I guess it's okay for 19, but you gotta upgrade them.
To Krogots. Well, plus it's gonna hurt you on 20, right? I guess the satellites are very strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you there?
You're not sending. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Sorry, I thought Spectrum me again.
Yeah, their ghastly friend
what is the deal with this?
amazing.
What is this Hercules doing? Why is it over here? Why isn't it like behind the Krogots or the cyborgs? Do you see this Hercules position?
Yeah,
what do you think about this?
I mean, only the Madman gets a buff. I mean,
no, not that one. The other one. Why isn't it behind the cyborgs? Shouldn't it be behind the cyborgs?
Yeah, he has a better. Well, maybe he wanted the golem to get the buff, but
Okay. I don't know. Like I can't agree with that. I don't think.
yeah.
I think you should put it behind the cyborgs. But yeah. Yeah, I think you should
Yeah.
put it like here. I think you should put it on like H2 here, as opposed to where you put it, which is like H4. This is a Rusty's.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I
now
agree.
there's it's. See, he could have given the buff to a. Oh, okay. At least he'll upgrade the right Krogoth, right?
Yeah.
But,
I think he knows.
yeah, it's definitely wrong.
He gets the Messiah, but
But you know, hold on though. Both these players are playing under a lot of pressure. It's a tournament situation. Like mistakes do happen. So
yeah, he said GG. I mean, look at the Hercules of Crazy. That was a terrible positioning.
yeah. Well,
And he doesn't have units for 20. There's no way he holds.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. I guess I was wrong. The satellites aren't enough by themselves. Nice.
Yeah, there's no way he holds. Yeah, and he knew that. I mean, he plays the wrong Hercules. He didn't have the necessary debuffs. Yeah, even with 3k infuse. No. Yeah,
He's
he should
absolutely
have.
right. He should have said that. Well, he should have. He scouted. He knows he doesn't have group damage. He knows he doesn't have group damage, right? He knows that Rusty doesn't have like a dragon, a Gravlance, a missile array, a tank. You know, so like I think 19 was his only bet there, especially if you want to gas that hard.
Yeah, I agree. Want to do the one with Nuga?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're gonna stick with Rusty here. Oh, my bad. I like ghouls as also motherfuckers. All right.
Okay. You want? Shall we leave the group? So Eric B, the like ghouls. There's Dynamio versus Chemo. Fujames won against Allied Ghouls. So Allied Ghouls is out of the tournament.
That's too bad.
And Fujames is playing against Robert.
Fujames is playing against Robert. Okay, got it.
And we have Dynamio Chemo, which is going to be a great game. And we have Rust versus Nuga.
Got it. Yeah, we're gonna be covering Rusty versus Nuga. Let's see. Oh, I see. Blarf's is playing Polanski. That would have been a cool game to cover.
Oh, Eric is playing from Boiser in the other stream, and he said a Marauder and 2, and he leaked with 27 HP.
Okay, yeah. Maybe I should stop the stream and restart. I think I'm gonna do that actually. So we're gonna
Sure.
Yeah, we're gonna come back live when we're playing Rusty versus Nuga.